What is surface level conversations? Last year, surface level conversations was not consistent. I feel like I should have had like at least 50 episodes, at least. And I always try to think back to what I did wrong and what I did right. And you know what? I can think about a lot of things that I did wrong and right when it came to surface level conversations. A lot of things that I allowed to discourage me, not pushing when I didn't feel like going, not necessarily having the conversations that I needed to have. And I can say that just allowing what others was doing and how well they were doing to kind of hold me back. This year is going to be different. I got a book coming out. It's a poetry journal called Echoes of Love, Lessons of Loss. It will be available on every single platform that Amazon has, everywhere, all around the world, internationally as well. It will be available also on Kindle as an ebook too. I'm working on a hard copy of it, like a hardback copy, but right now it's paperback and ebook. And I'm definitely excited to share my healing journey that helped me get to where I am today with the world. I know I share a lot of it through surface level conversations, but honestly, this poetry journal is really something sacred to me that I wanted to get out there. Let's be honest, God has been guiding my way. God is like, India, this is what you're gonna do, and this is how you're gonna do it, no matter what. And I have been at a point where I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. I'm not feeling it. Like, this ain't what I thought my life would be like. Like, where are we going with this? And, sometimes you just gotta allow God to guide you. And that's what I've been on lately. Um, Solitude. I never wanted to be in solitude. Solitude makes you think. Solitude puts you in places where there's no escape from yourself, from your mind, from your thoughts. You just have to learn to sit in it. There's no outing for your emotions either. You just learn to go with the emotions, learning how to heal from them, learning the lessons that they have within them, learning to persevere from them, learning to how to handle them when those strong emotions come on. There is just a lot that happens within being in solitude and learning more about yourself, your wants, your needs, where you go wrong and where you go right. And learning to love every single part of you. I'm learning to love my adult self, that logical self that is not like it's unemotional, it's logical, it's persistent, it's balanced, it's organized. It is the perfect self, right? And then you have your inner child, which is the nurturing, well, your inner parent, which is the nurturing and the controlling portion of you. And then you have the inner child, which is the portion of you that is free, but also the portion of you that is, what do you call it? I'm going to say adjustable. No, it's not adjustable. I'm trying to think of the word because there's actually a word to it. But that portion of you that basically gets rid of parts of you in order to attach to different people, places, and things. Um, and I've always said, like, oh, this part is ugly and this part is beautiful and this part is what I love about me, this part is what I hate about me. But then I'm in a process of learning how to work through all of these parts of me in order to balance who I am and in order to get back to my authentic self. There is different things that I am going through that I cannot wait to share with you all. Surface level conversations is going to be the same but better this year. It's going to be more consistent. We're going to have deeper conversations, and you're going to actually see the work that I am putting in transform me into something so beautiful. The conversations will get deeper, the conversations will get better, and everything will be able to be articulated properly and correctly, and where you'll have so much understanding. Surface level conversations is going to reflect my book, Echoes of Love, Lessons of Loss. It's going to reflect who I am as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a being, as a business entrepreneurial person. It's going to reflect so much, and I just really cannot wait for you all to see, hear, and experience me in surface level conversations. This is my first episode, and honestly, I was up and I was shooting content, like a campaign for my book that's coming out. And when I was shooting the campaign, as you can see, I'm sitting here behind my screen. I got my lights. I just pulled up my little chair and my rug that says check your energy before you come into my home. And that is Surface Level Conversations is my home. I don't care if I'm shooting in my home studio or if I'm shooting at a different studio or if I'm shooting somewhere else. When it's Surface Level Conversations, it's my home. So you got to check your energy before you come on here, right? And I was doing my content, and God was like, it's time for you to shoot an episode of Surface Level Conversations. And not only is it time for you to shoot that episode, but I'm going to need you to make sure that you put this out ASAP. And I was like, hold on, God. So you want me to shoot my content, shoot my episode, edit everything, and have my content out today, right? The day that I shot it. And then also drop an episode of Surface Level Conversation within the next couple of days. Okay. This is crazy, but okay. So I was like, God, what am I going to talk about? And God was like, everything. And I was like, everything. Yeah, everything that's on your mind. And I was like, God, my mind has been up and down. I've had the cloudy days, the clear days, the emotional days. Let's just be honest. I've had days where it's just like, I want to scream because I'm angry. I feel like I was so angry because I allowed things to occur within my life last year that made me feel like that I was losing. And it's crazy because when I look back, I felt like I was losing things and people, and I was scared. But in reality, I started to lose the sight of me and who I am. And that didn't feel good. I was like, this ain't it. Allowing people to paint a picture of me, allowing people to twist the words that wasn't said to make me seem like I'm something that I'm not, and hearing that come from someone that you truly love and adore and would never hurt. Someone that you would always be there for no matter what. Someone that you wanted to see get to the top and you wanted to be a part of every step of the way. Someone you'll never turn your back on. Never talk about, never pray. Someone that you felt like was a part of you. So you treated like they were on the level that you were. When you feel these things and see things start to occur, and have people that you thought were for you, or seeing you happy and seeing you grow, try to tear you down with different things, it makes you start to question everything. When you hear someone that you know you love unconditionally speak things on you and believe things and hear different things about you, and don't hear you, or they don't even think that, you know, you don't hear them, it hurts. It makes you angry, and it makes you look at a lot of things differently. And it starts to change you. But you gotta make sure it don't change you for the worse, it change you for the better. Yeah. And you know, I did that to a friend because I didn't hear my friend as my friend was speaking and telling me, like, I would never. And this person is adding on extra stuff, and this person is twisting and turning these words, and this person is miserable, and this person wants you to look at me this way because they know how much I love and care about you. I would never. And I didn't understand it, but God put me in a position to understand that. And I was like, okay, all right, God. All right. I see it and I feel it and I understand it in so many different ways. And that makes you look at things a little differently, how you can't easily befriend people and how you have to use discernment all the time, and how you have to make sure that everything that you is doing is right for you and it feels good to you. You gotta know when to keep business business and personal personal, and you gotta know when you actually have those people there for you no matter what. Those people who know you and know what you would do and what you would never do. You gotta know when to have that. And I learned a lot. So this year I'm using discernment, baby. This year I'm being silent and quiet, and I'm knowing who to share the good with. Because honestly, the bad isn't meant to be shared all the time. I'm going to say sometimes I may share some bad with you guys because I need y'all to understand that I am not perfect and we all go through things. But I'm going to share the good too. You'll never know who I am unless I was completely honest with you. But some things, when it's bad, and I need to just talk to God and me and understand these things and meditate and go through the motions. You know, I gotta understand where it's coming from and what I did and reflect on the actions that I took in order to make me a better person. So sometimes I can't share those things with everyone or anyone as that matter, because a lot of times it's for me to understand and for God to help me through it. And those times you may notice, like, oh, if you follow me on my social media sites, you may notice I'm not posting or I'm not active. Um, and that's because I'm not on there. You may see a little post pop up because this year I'm going to make sure I have enough content to schedule content, right? But sometimes I may not be active because a lot of times I can't be online while I'm trying to hear God out. I can't be online while I'm asking questions. I need to sit in silence and in solitude, because being online is going to allow me to see different things and different posts that may make it seem like this is God talking, but in reality, it's not. It's just a part of my algorithm, because it's probably things that I didn't like, or things that I engaged with, or pages I engaged with, and things like that. And it just comes to me in different ways. So at the end of the day, I have to learn to sit in silence. And a lot of times I have to actually be offline to do that. And I understand that as well. This year I'm going to be better for myself, which is going to allow me to be better for you guys. Everything that I am doing is for me, but God said for me to share with you guys. And that's what I'm doing. And it feels good. I came on here not knowing what to talk about, but I guess I'm just allowing God to talk through me. So I guess, or I know that this is going to get through to a lot of people. This year is the year of focus. But the year of focus is the focus on you. This year is the 9, and the 9 is completion, and completion. With the 9, there is completion, but there is also a new beginning. And when I think about completion and beginning, it starts with self. Because you are completing a chapter of you that is no longer serving you, but have served you in a way to start this new beginning in a stronger way, in a more resilient way, in a better way. And it is causing you to be a better human being for yourself first. So when I say focus on you, I mean focus on what you are completing and what you're leaving, right? And then start that new beginning and that new chapter better. Do things differently this year. Take every single lesson that you learned, every tear that you cried was a lesson within it, God. It was a guide. Take those things and make sure that you apply them to your life. All the chaos, all the confusion, all the toxicity, anything that has happened, you write it down, you make it plain, and you burn that stuff that you don't want. Watch it go up into flames. Make sure that you take everything that didn't feel good and that you knew was not of you. Those actions, the talking too much when you should have been silent, the responses, the reactions, everything. And you throw that stuff out the window, but you take them lessons and you apply it to yourself and you become better so that you can react in a better way, so that you will be silent when it's time to be silent, so that you will actually say things when it's time to speak, and you will be a better you no matter what. You will learn how to control those emotions and get back to your safe zone when you are feeling the anxiety or the anger or the frustration. And you'll know how to even have different types of communication where you understand where a person is coming from, but you also understand where you are coming from, and you speak your truth no matter what, because you can't be scared, right? And whenever you have a question or whenever you need to talk, you know the surface level conversations is the place to come to. Because I can guarantee you I'm going to have videos, even the ones that I recorded last year to the ones that I'm recording this year, to assist you through everything that you are going through. And even if there is not a video, my inbox on Instagram, which is called Surface Level Conversations, is always open, and we can have a deep conversation in there. And you may give me a spark of something that I can talk about solo, or I can bring someone on as well. God is telling me I did well. So at the end of the day, this is Surface Level Conversations. I am your host, Indy the Goddess. Yes, Indy the Goddess. And I am so happy to be back. I want y'all to make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe, and follow my YouTube channel, Bosses and Brunches. You will get all of Surface Level Conversations on there. And then also follow me on Instagram, Surface Level Conversations. You can follow me on Facebook, Indy the Goddess. And you can follow me on TikTok if they don't shut it down, Indy the Goddess. I'm going to do better, y'all, with this content thing. And I'm going to engage, and y'all are going to love me as much as I'm going to love y'all. Help me build my community, my tribe. And I can't wait to share more with you guys. If y'all would like to be on Surface Level Conversations and you are in my area, please hit me up, because I'm ready to talk, to roll, and to be great. Again, this is Surface Level Conversations. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. And you have an amazing day. Peace, love, and light.